Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Eric Surf 6 and welcome to another episode of Eric Challenge Time. In this one, I'm going to be showing you 3 card tricks, and at the end, I'm going to show you how each of the card tricks are done. Now, these are very simple card tricks. Anybody can do them, but they're very powerful as well too. This magic trick is known to magicians as the snap change, okay, because you kind of snap it or flick it, and I like to call it the fastest card trick in the world. All right, so ready? On 3. 1, 2, and 3. Did you see it? Pretty fast, right? Yep, you can see that it's changed to the King of Clubs. All right, ready? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Both sides of the card. This is a very fair trick. Focus on the card, please. Focus. King of Clubs. There's the back. And on 3. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. It's pretty tight, isn't it? This is very easy to do, and I will show you at the end of the video exactly how it's done. All right, moving on. Trick number 2. For the next trick, I'm going to be using these 10 cards right here. They're all shuffled up. Focus. Yep, and here's the way it's going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spell out the values of the cards. So the first card is the ace, so that's A, C, E. And then what happens? Boom, you get the ace. Next card is a 2, T, W, O, and bang, 2 of hearts. Then the 3, T, H, R, E, E, should be a 3. And F, O, U, R brings up the 4. F, I, V, E. This is a beauty. We're halfway done. 6, S, I, X. Bang! Eric Surf 6. S-E-V-E-N. Had to get the channel plug in there. Lucky 7. What's next? E-I-G-H-T for the 8. 2 cards left. N-I-N-E. Could it be the 9? And T-N 10. Isn't that a beauty? All right. One more trick to go. And now on to the third trick. This trick uses a full deck of cards, and the jacks have been removed, the 4 jacks. Okay, so there's the jacks, and now I like this one the best because this one has a bit of a story to it. So this is a bank right here, okay, and the 4 jacks are the bank robbers. They're flying around in a helicopter, and they land on top of the bank. And their job, of course, is to rob the bank. So the first jack heads all the way down to the bottom, which is where the ATMs are. And he's a specialist, and he's able to somehow get the cash out of the ATM machines. And the second jack goes to the second floor, and that's where the safety deposit boxes are. So all the diamonds, the gold, the cash, all that kind of stuff. And he's loading those up. And then the third jack goes to the third floor, which is the security floor. And that's where, of course, all the buzzers and the electronics are for the surveillance and whatnot. Okay, and then the last and final jack happens to be the helicopter pilot. So he's going to stay in the helicopter with the the blades running, and if he sees anything, he's going to contact the other jacks, and they're going to try to make a getaway. So what happens is this bank happens to have really good security, and within only a couple minutes, the bank just gets like surrounded by police, and there's like a SWAT team and stuff, and yeah, I mean, it's just, they're basically just surrounded, and there's no way these jacks are going to get away on the ground. No way. So what they decide to do, how'd that get in there? Yeah, police, SWAT team, fire department. Yeah, you get the idea. So the helicopter pilot sees all this activity going on outside the bank, and he calls the other jacks to come up, calls them on their cell phones and tells them to hurry up, get up the stairs, come up the elevator, however you can get up to the roof, and get in the helicopter. We got to get away, quick. So they do that. They hustle up with all the stuff. They get into the helicopter, and the 4 jacks fly away clean. Isn't that a beauty? And you can see here that there are no additional jacks or anything. It is a regular deck of cards. All right. Hope you enjoyed that one. All right, now for the fun part. Let's learn how to do these tricks. Now, the first one uses a little bit of sleight of hand, but it's not very hard to learn. The second two, the second and the third tricks are self-working, so those tricks can be done without any skill at all. So let's do the hardest one first. Okay, so this is the King of Clubs. Let's try to focus on it there. Okay, and it's going to change to the what? You remember what it was? Ready? Let's bash it. Changes to the King. Yep. So how is this trick done? Well, obviously there's going to be two cards, right? So one on top of the other. And what you're doing is, I'll show you what's going on in the back here. What you're doing is you're pushing out the front card and pulling back the back card. And you're going to finish like this. So this card, the second card, is concealed behind it. So like this from the front, you can't see it. Okay, isn't that a beauty? So it's from the front, it's this. If you do it quick, that was a little slow. If you hit it, it's faster and you won't see, right? It kind of like, it masks it, right? When you, like that the sound makes it so it makes it really hard to see it. That. You can still see it a little bit, but it's quick enough. It's quick enough. Come on, quit focusing on me. This is a card trick, not an Eric face trick. All right, boom, like that. That's pretty tight. And then at the end, you can square up the card. So what I mean by square up the card, so you've got this, and then you have to show the card as a single card again. So you're going to show it to the audience, kind of square it up like this from behind, and then you can show it front and back. So it only takes a second just to fix it back again, right? So show both cards, right? And then bang, like that. And then soon, right away, you can put it back to a single card, right? So you basically, you're making the evidence of the second card go away. It's like, boom. Oops, messed up on that one. Okay. Hit it. Hit it. There. Yeah, see, I'm sticking out a little bit there. You really need to practice pulling it all the way back in one move. So it's that. It's kind of a snapping your fingers sort of move. The pull and the push. Okay? That's all it is that. And just practice that, and when you can get it down smooth, you're ready to perform it. Okay? The putting it back part's easy because it's just right there. So you just put them together using both hands. Right? So once again, the performance, you show the card front and back, and then bang, like that. Once again, show the card front and back. Done deal. All right. So how's that second trick done? 10 cards, 1 through 10. The cards are in no particular order, or are they? They are in a particular order. They need to be in this order. You set them up like this. Okay. You see that? So that the 4 is on the top, 7 is on the bottom, in that order. Okay. That's the order. You can clearly see that. If I can show you. Yeah, you can see them. Right, that's the order. Okay, so basically what happens is you can see you're going to spell ace with these 3 cards, and the next card's an ace right there. And then you're going to spell 2, and it's T-W-O, and then the 2 comes out. And it just keeps going like that. So you want to run through it once more? Do I need to do it again? That's all it is. So A-C-E, and the ace comes out. And then T-W-O. And then T-H-R-E-E. It's pretty fabulous, isn't it? Right? And F-O-U-R. Okay, so you spell the whole word, and then in the very next card, F-I-V-E. Self-working. It's very simple. S-I-X. Isn't that a beauty? And you can get the people to spell it as well, too, if there's several people. 7, S-E-V-E-N. But it'll work every time. Or you can actually have the people hold the cards in that order, right? So say if there's like 4 of you, you can have 4 people do it all at the same time. It's very powerful that way, and everybody does it the same, and it comes out at the end. So you're a hero, plus everybody feels really good about it. E-I-G-H-T. Yep, I've done it that way for parties. You have like 5 people. N-I-N-E are in classrooms, and then T-E-N. Yep. So that's a beauty. Self-working trick. Very powerful, yet very simple. All right, last one. What you need are the 4 jacks. So generally what I do is I'll take half of the deck, say like this, and I'm going to find maybe whatever 2 or 3 of the jacks, one of them, who knows what, right? And then somebody else is going to look for the other jacks, okay? So because it's quicker that way, right? But the idea is what I'm really doing is while they're busy finding their jacks, I'm setting up the gimmick here, and the gimmick is 3 different cards any cards, 3 random cards behind one of the jacks. So I'm going to set that up while they're busy looking for the other jacks, and then they're going to find them, give them to me. Got that? So there's just 3 right behind it. Square it up. They're the dummy cards. And make sure you hold that firm, because you don't want to show that the card's behind it. Okay, and then you've got this. You get the other jacks, and you hold them. And then you get somebody else to shuffle all the cards together, right? And they can do that. It doesn't matter. The order of the cards have nothing to do with the trick at all. But they'll think it's fair. And you set the bank right down there in the center somewhere. Okay, and then you're ready to start the story. So again, the most important thing is that you cover that top jack. Make sure it is squared up. And I think it's always good to show fronts and backs of cards, right? Just so that they know. So you show them close up like that. And I'm holding this last card very tight, so it's not going to move. Okay, and then you start the story. So the jacks are flying around in a helicopter. And they land right on top of the bank. So see, at this point, the trick is done. The dirty work is done. Now it's just about telling a quality story that they can understand, that seems fun for a big build-up to the finale, right? Okay, so basically the first jack is going down here to the ATM floor, because that's where the ATMs are, trying to get the cash, and then somewhere else in the bank, they'll have safety deposit boxes where people keep their jewelry and gold and whatnot. Okay, and then, I don't know, for the third floor security, I mean, that makes sense, right? Because it's going to cue security to come. So this person's going to try to de-rig their security system. Okay, and then, of course, the fourth jack has to stay on top, which he is on top, right? He does stay on top, because the 3 dummies have went down below and disappeared. Okay, so, of course, the surveillance security system turns out to be good, and then just grab some items that are just laying around to act as police and the SWAT team and whatnot, whatever it is. So basically the bank is surrounded, and the only way that they can get away is to get in the helicopter, right? They're not going to escape on foot on the ground. So the driver of the helicopter contacts the other jacks, the robbers, to come on up the stairwells, and they hop into the helicopter quick. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, they fly away, and make sure they're in a helicopter now, so you need that. And they get away clean with all the cash and the money, the jewels, and that's that. So I hope you guys like those 3 tricks. They're all very simple to learn and very high impact. Yeah, very, very high impact on people. I've been doing these tricks for quite some time, and they're all favorites. So I would encourage you guys to learn each of these and give them a shot. Yep. So as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. If you leave a comment down below, tell me what you thought, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. The Eric Challenge Time series is weekly throughout 2018. So please subscribe to my channel if this is the first video that you've seen, if you want to see more. And that's about it. We'll see you in the next one, next Monday.